Hello, I'm Alan Devasi. I'm an early childhood education student. I'm excited to share about the topic to understand the children in my work as an early childhood teacher. Firstly, I'm sharing about the historical and the contemporary approaches. First, John Locke introduced the idea of the children as a blank state. He believed children are shaped by their own environment and experiences. As an early childhood teaching student, this reminds me that every interaction and routine matters. It makes more intentional and creating safe, respectful, and enriching environments. In contrast, Maria Montessori viewed the children as inheritably capable and self motivated learners. Her approach emphasized structured environments, independence, and hand on learning. When I reflect on this, I see how important it is to allow the children time and space to explore their own pace. For example, setting up a quiet corner or practical life station empowers autonomy and decision making key for an early childhood development. Finally, I am explaining about some early childhood frameworks. Here, the early childhood learning frameworks and national quality standard are the key frameworks that guide how I understand and support children as an early childhood teacher. The early childhood learning frameworks focus on belonging, being, and becoming. It reminds me that learning happens through relationship, play, and everyday experiences. For example, when a child repeatedly plays in the home corner, see it is more than the play, it how they explore, identify, and relationship. It might extend their learning by adding props or stories that reflect in their interests. The early childhood learning framework five outcomes also guide me to support children well-being and communication, like using feeling cards to help them the child express emotions. Secondly, I am explaining about some early childhood theories. First of all, according to Piaget's theory, the children cognitive development occurs in four stages. He placed a strong emphasis on the idea of the children build knowledge via their own discovery learning. This clarifies for me why some kids are could struggle understand the abstract concept at a young age. It has nothing to do with the ability, but rather with development being prepared. I will turn modify my instruction to meet them what they are. In contrast, Vygotsky thought the social connection was the key to learning. I truly connected with his ideas of scaffolding and the zone of proximal development. It demonstrates the value of peer support and other direction. This motivates me to participate in co-learning as a future early childhood teacher by possessing open-ended questions, promoting teamwork and collaborating with the kids as a thinking partner. These theories are not just academic ideas. They guide how I observe children, how I support them, and how I set learning goals that are both realistic and challenging. Lastly, national quality standard help me reflect on the quality, especially in building meaningful relationship. In quality area 5, I reminded to prioritize trust. If a child upset, I respond with patience and care before jumping into a routine. Together, these framework shape how I plan other, observe, and build respectful child learning environments. Thank you.